So just stay right there. Like, don't move back or forward or backwards or anything. Oh, God, I'm so fucking nervous. Okay.
Just tell the story, baby. It's like we tell our friends all the time, but we tell the story 1,000,000 times a day.
But it's so long. And no, God, this gives me anxiety. It's just getting through the story. It's getting through the story.
Yeah, no, but,
okay.
But if you start with the beginning and you know what your end is, then the middle part just kind of fills itself out. What about the beginning?
Well, we're starting from the beginning.
Well, I don't know. But the beginning is definitely like, look, you guys have followed me for a long time. I'm sure you've seen the insane, like, drama, customer service issues. All this is going on with it. That's not me. My website was literally taken from me. And
okay, I can't think about words. I'm just gonna go with it. Like,
yeah, I know. This is how you do it.
Okay, I just have to go. Okay.
What am I supposed to do? Sit here like all weird?
No, we're gonna talk, baby. I need you to help tell this story. Get some. I need you to help tell the story because it's. I think I blocked so much of it out because it's like trauma.
Oh, yeah.
It's like trauma. Jeez. Okay, get that out now. I haven't filmed in like 2 months. Okay.
Let me get my muscles bigger.
Oh my God. Okay, ready?
You already recorded?
Yes. Okay, ready?
We just do a little clap first?
I'm gonna start crying.
I know.
Okay. No, I have to pull myself together. This is a lot.
Don't mess up your makeup before you even start. Like, that's just messed up.
Okay.
Okay, just tell your story, honey. This is very simple. Like, what's happened to you? It's bullshit. Just fucking...
Okay.
You're allowed to swear on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking swear then.
No, I'm a PG channel.
Are you? Is there actual ratings?
No.
Oh, there's actual ratings where you're like a PG channel or not.
I'm just a good girl, remember? I don't ever swear.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good. Ready? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my God, it has literally been months since I've sat down and filmed, and God, so much has gone on. If you're new to my channel, I'm sorry this is one of the first videos that you're seeing because you have a lot to catch up on. But most of you guys, and so many of you guys, have followed me for so long and have known what has been going on with me for the past 2 years of my life. So like a quick little recap. Well, first let me say, this is my boyfriend, Brandon. He is with me today for this story because it is
moral support.
Yeah, I'm coming out today to tell you guys exactly what has happened to me over the past 2 years, what has gone down with my company Premier Look that I started, and he has been with me from the beginning of this and has supported me through all of it. And if he wasn't sitting here today, then a bottle of tequila would be sitting here. So he's helping me today.
I guess my equivalent is a bottle of tequila.
So he is helping me today. We're going to share, like, honestly, the real truth of what has gone down over the past 2 years with my life and Premier Look. So to give, like, a quick little recap of everyone, about everything that's gone down, like, quick recap of the beginning of this. I've gone through a divorce now for 2 years. That is finalized now. That is done. But in the meantime, a lot of stuff has happened. And a lot of you guys know that PremierLook.com, which is a medical grade skincare brand, I started with my ex-husband. And that is kind of where everything the divorce is where everything kind of took a turn for the worse. So, there's been so many speculations of what's been going on with Premier Look. I'm going to literally start crying already.
All right, we just started. So.
It's been a nightmare. It's literally been a nightmare for the past 2 years. And I am allowed to share my story now. And that is what we're here to do today. So I'm going to tell you the truth and just give you the story, because I know so many of you guys have been Premier Look customers and such loyal, amazing customers for so long. So, all right, you start a little bit. Where do we even start? How do we start?
That's a great point. Yeah, where do we start? We start at the beginning. And the beginning of this is all, Brianna loves her company more than anything in the world and has run a successful company for 8+ years. Mm-hmm. And at a certain point, that company was taken from her not by her permission or by any sort of agreement. And we've been fighting for literally a year and a half to get it back. The fight has been daily, hourly. These people that took it are criminals.
But let's start from the beginning, because like everyone wants to know how this all happened, because people think that I sold my business. I did not sell my business.
That's your part.
So
you have to say that part.
I'll start with the messy part. Okay. Right. People think I sold my business. I did not. I never sold my business. So basically, when I was going through my divorce, which is hard enough to go through a divorce, as a lot of you guys know, my ex decided to call me up one day in the middle of the blue and said, I sold the business. And I literally started having a panic attack in the middle of the car. I called him immediately because I literally almost crashed because I was hyperventilating. And I talked to my ex and said, you can't do that. We're in the middle of a divorce. He goes, it's already done. So I immediately got on the phone with my lawyer at the time, and my lawyer goes, I'm like literally hyperventilating in the middle of a panic attack. And my lawyer at the time, which is no longer my attorney, he literally laughed at me on the phone and goes, Brianna, that's not possible. He can't do that in the middle of a divorce. So there's a thing that happens in the divorce where all assets cannot be sold.
They're frozen.
Everything is frozen in the middle of a divorce. You can't sell a single you can't sell a shoe in the middle of a divorce because it's frozen, and you can't
Who sells one shoe, number one?
I don't know. Because it's frozen and it's in the middle of a divorce. You can't sell a single thing. So my lawyer literally, when I called him, laughed at me and said, he can't do that. Like, it's not possible. And I was like, well, you know what? I think he did. So lawyers went back and forth talking and stuff, and it turns out he did. I was not on any contracts. I did not sign off on this. Legally, being California a 50-50 state, I would have had to sign off. I think in any state, don't you have to sign off with any state?
Business, yeah. Any business, you have to sign off on other partners exiting the contract. There has to be the other partners.
Right.
Yes,
so Brian and I were 50-50 partners. You have to, I would have had to sign off on any sale of any part of the business, which I did not do. So he sold more shares of what he even owned, and again, in the middle of a divorce, which is not allowed. That is illegal. That is against court order, right? So I knew that right away. And then I saw the contract that Brian signed for this deal of the business, and it was bullshit. It was literally a one-page contract that was electronically signed for a multi-million-dollar business. And I read the contract in 2 seconds because it was literally one page, and I was like, oh my God. Like, what is this is fraud. This is not legit. So I started freaking out. Literally was on the fight from that day on because I knew this was just a bullshit contract and that these guys were complete scam artists. I knew that from the start. You knew that from the start. My lawyer said it from the start.
They overvalued the company. They promised the world.
It was literally one page.
They were literally giving Brianna nothing. She never signed any legal documents. So none of it made sense. I literally was there sitting with her when this all happened. I remember telling her, call your attorney immediately. Sitting there, and then I was like, oh my God, this is not right. I saw the contract and I was like, this is a 4-year-old could have written this up. Yeah. So we immediately went on the defensive and hired attorneys and started going, but the damage was already done. That was
at that point, right?
By that point, everything had been handed over.
So everything at that point was handed over. Bank accounts with hundreds of thousands of dollars in it, which was my money as well. Passwords to websites, access into everything of mine.
Every aspect of the business.
Every aspect. And these crooks, which I am now legally allowed to say, took over. And I don't even. Okay, so where do we go from here? Because that was the beginning.
That was just the beginning.
That was the beginning. This has been 2 years now. So
it's been a long time.
You keep going.
Okay.
I need help now.
No, it's just from that point on, we hired an attorney, try to figure this out. How do we get the business back? The problem is possession is 9/10 of the law. So when someone owns something and has it in their hands, it's very hard to take it back. So once they got a hold of everything was given to them, the warehouse, everything. It was so difficult for us to actually just be like, no, that's not yours, it's ours. So at some point, when they cut off Brianna's income, everything, there's no money coming in. She has kids, there's nothing coming in for her. She decides to work with these people and just be like, okay, fine, I'll work with you.
Well, they begged me to come back.
They beg you to work with them and be like, okay, work with me.
So at one point, this is why you guys have seen such an up and down. So they completely cut me off from all income, from any aspect of my business. They locked me out of Premier Look. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help you guys. I couldn't talk to you guys. I couldn't do anything. They locked me out. And at one point, they begged me to come back. They're like, Brianna, we realize you're the heart of this business. I want you to come back. We'll pay you this and that. And I was like, okay, I have no income. I have kids to take care of. I have no money at this point. I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on legally. I'm just going to, they were feeding me the moon and stars, yeah,
well, if you work
lies.
with us, we're going to make this a multi-million-dollar company. We're going to blow it up, and we're going to do this. And
they were feeding me at the time all the things I was trying to wanted to hear, and they knew I had no money, and they knew that they stole everything from me. So they had me hanging by a hook at that time. So. I went back to work for them. I was their employee. They tried to get me to sign all this stuff to release all litigation towards them, all this shit. And my lawyer was like, nope, we're not signing that. So I went back to work for them. They ended up screwing me. I brought in a ton of business. They didn't pay me. So that was the first time.
Multiple times.
I was going to say, that was the first time. That happened multiple times.
3 times.
They
4 times.
Freaking duped me into working for them and then never paid me.
Yep. Tricked her into doing videos and then said, oh, those videos weren't adequate. And then we're not going to pay you for those videos. She's some sort of just person that just is just working for them, which is not. She was still an owner of the company at that point. Never gave her any information into the back end of the company, anything. It was ridiculous. So she kept trying to work with these people just to get an income to feed her kids and help out. But they just every single time they're like, yeah, we're going to give you a check on this day, and then check wouldn't come in. We're going to pay you an amount on this day, never came in. We're going to pay you commissions? Nope. You didn't bring any of those sales. We did the Google search, and you weren't part of those sales. Yeah. Yes, we know that. We've already squashed that. Insane. These people were criminals from day one, took advantage of a delicate situation, a divorce situation, and basically took the business away from Brianna. So for a year and a half, we have been fighting. Don't get all emotional. I know you're going to cry. I know.
For this whole time, I have had to watch my company go down.
It sucks.
I have been watching them run it into the business. I have been watching them. All they care about is raping the money out of the business. Money. They were raping the money out. They weren't even buying products to adequately fulfill the shelves and to get products out to you guys. And all the while, I had to sit back and just watch what they were doing.
Because the court systems are so slow in California.
Yeah.
And pretty much probably everywhere. That this has taken a year and a half to even get to where we are now. And where we are now sounds great. Brianna's got 100%.
Well, we didn't get there yet. We didn't get there yet.
We're not teasing that. All right.
No, we're not get there yet.
But it's been a long battle.
But that's where the up and downs have been for the past 2 years. Is I know I've been back on here and I'm like, yay, I'm back with Premier. And that was just me being an employee, being sucked into lies and all the drama, and then nothing worked out the way it should have. So it's been up and down, literally by the day.
Daily, weekly, I swear to God.
Until finally I got the attorney that I have now. I have gone through multiple attorneys who have been, probably decent, divorce attorneys, but literally no attorney could handle this situation because there's no situation like what I have been going through, and most attorneys cannot figure out how to handle what I'm dealing with. So I've gone through multiple attorneys. I finally found the most amazing attorney through a friend of mine who gave me this business attorney that I'm working with now, and he has just been a godsend because he is amazing. Gotten me to the point where I am now. He has been aggressive. He has put them in their place. And now the tables are turned on these crooks. So I don't know if we want to like do a long story short and kind of like cut to the end of all
The story is too long to keep going with.
It is so literally
involved,
like it's so involved. It's so crazy.
There's been so much that's gone on. Like it's been up and down.
Hold up. Okay, yeah. Let's.
This is just a small portion of what we've been.
I've been dealing with.
They've been suing Brianna while
for the past 2 years
while they steal her company. This is their documents to them.
Yeah.
This in front is the court order saying that Brianna owns 100% of Premier Look, meaning she won.
I won
against
the final
these criminals,
battle.
which is not a surprise, but it's what she's been waiting for. This first document right here is her court order saying she owns 100% of the company because these crooks are going down. But this is what they've tried to do to her. 400 pages
for
of
2
just
years.
Garbage lawsuits against her for her to walk away and just leave the business.
They tried to get me to walk away for the past 2 years so that they could steal the entire business to themselves. And I refused to walk away. There's been times you've pulled me off the floor crying multiple times. You have seen me throw phones. You've seen me punch the wall. We have holes in the wall.
We have actually 4 holes in the wall at this point from the doors we've kicked, yeah.
I've kicked doors.
Yes.
He has seen this entire thing. They have tried to get me to walk away from Premier Look so that they could steal the whole business out from under me for the past 2 years.
By intimidation.
Yeah, they tried to scare me this entire
By intimidation.
time.
Like, we're going to sue you. We took your business, but we're going to sue you and not pay you anything for your business.
We're not going to pay you a thing.
Make you pay all these attorney fees, and then you're going to end up walking away, and we're going to hostile take over your business.
So that's the thing. When my ex-husband sold the shares of the business, which was illegal at the time anyway, he got 0 cents for the business. 0 cents was transferred. So not $1, not $100, not $100,000, not $1 million. Nothing was transferred at the time of the sale. So my ex handed him over all of the accounts, everything for 0 cents. So that was a huge issue right there. I was like, oh my God, like I just don't understand how that happens or who can do that. But that's kind of what got us in this issue to begin with. But so we're going to fast forward 2 years of the crying and screaming and punching and yelling and all the things that I've done to lawyers at this time.
You're punching lawyers?
Well, punching walls and we're going to fast forward a little bit to the happy part of this story because this is truly like so happy. I have fought for you guys. I have fought for my company. I would not let my employees down. Anything. I won in the courts 100% of Premier Look back.
This is right here.
100% back. But this is where the story kind of takes a turn again. So I get this court order. I get 100% of Premier Look awarded back to me. And these crooks who have my company then decide, after they see this court order, that they're going to scramble because they realize they just lost and they're out. So they literally hacked into my GoDaddy account, stole my domain, and has now put up a fake Premier Look site that they cannot even fulfill orders. They have a fraud store up that they're taking money and they can't process orders. So I want to warn all of you guys that as of now, Premier Look, do not shop at. That is a fraud site. The site, if you type in Premier Look right now, that site is...
It's active.
It's active and it's held by these fraud people.
They have their domain hostage. So the domain is obviously the website, which is premierlook.com. They have it hostage. And we shut down their server, which is where you can plop your domain on and then put all your stuff in and collect orders. We shut that down. And that's an illegal battle. They're done. They shut them down.
Yeah.
GoDaddy takes way longer. So we have a legal battle with them as well, but it's not done yet. And we need to get a court order to stop them. So for the time being, they took the website, their domain, plopped it onto another server,
and they're just trying
and they're just collecting money to try to fulfill whatever their little heart's desire of stealing money.
Yeah, it's insane. These guys are such crooks.
They're crazy.
So I have a huge lawsuit against them right now. I can't really talk about that, but just know that you cannot go to premierlook.com right now. That is not me. That is a fraud account right now. But this is the exciting part of this whole video, and this is what I'm so excited to share with you guys right now, because I want 100% of Premier Look back. That is going to be mine.
Eventually.
As soon
takes
as we...
a little time.
It takes a little time because of all the things that they have stolen and now hijacked with my domain and all of that. So what I'm going to tell you guys right now is that I have a new site. This is the realpremierlook.com, but I am now calling it skintruth.com. And I don't honestly know if I'm going to keep it skintruth.com or once I win Premier Look back, if I'm going to transfer everything back to premierlook.com. But I can tell you guys right now, skintruth.com is skintruth.com is formerly premierlook.com. That is what the website, that is legally what it is right now. I have every single product that you guys have come to love and that I love, plus new lines coming on. I have SkinCeuticals coming back. They're coming back with me. There's so many good things that are coming, and I have my website back. It is called skintruth.com now, so I will link that down below for you guys. My Brianna 20 code is again active.
There'll be an email coming out that's going to explain all of this and have the links to the website, Instagram, YouTube video. So use it and support, because honestly, it's insane what's happened to Brianna. It's not fair. These criminals don't go to premierlook.com. Right now, eventually, maybe it's all up in the air. It's all
premierlook.com right now is done.
Her,
that honestly, that business. And that is what's so funny. So my attorney for the past year has said, Brianna, you got to let go of this business. You just got to start again. You got to let go. Oh, I'm going to cry again. I can't.
Hold on.
I couldn't let go. It's my baby. Premier Look is my baby. I love it. I have grown it, and it is mine. And I fought for it to the very, very end, and I won. That's the thing. I won. And I have no regrets over everything that I have accomplished to get to this point. And even though I don't have that domain in my hands right now because these crooks hijacked my domain and won't let go, even after a court order, I'm okay. And I'm going to start with Skin Truth. And that is going to be my baby right now. And I'm going to make it bigger and better than ever, you guys. I can tell you that over the past 2 years with Premier Look, I have seen customer service go to shit, and it has hurt my heart so much.
PG channel. I can say shit. We have to bleep you out.
I have seen all the damage that has been done over the past 2 years, and honestly, it has hurt me so bad. Like, he has seen me literally just cry nonstop because I could see what is being done to my company. And to be honest with you guys, like, my company is not about money, and I think you guys know that by now. I love all of you. Every single customer, every single person that, shops on Premier Look or shops on Skin Truth now, I want to, give you guys the best experience, give you guys the best skin, give you guys the best products that is going to give you the best skin. And it's not a business to me. It's about really connecting with you guys, and you guys are all friends of mine at this point. And it's just been such a nightmare. It's just seeing how you've all been treated over the past 2 years.
It's terrible. I've never been to the warehouse, obviously, because Brown had that for a long time. And when I went there,
we couldn't
I didn't know what a warehouse should look like, right? How much product should be on the shelf or what have you. I walked in and I even said, I went to the back room and I'm like, there's no products on the shelves. These people weren't ordering products. That's why your orders are taking 30 days, 40 days, 50, way too long.
So what they were doing is they were waiting for all the orders to come in and then buying products with my account.
Ridiculous.
And even on Black Friday, my employees told me that they had no products on the shelves to even fulfill Black Friday orders, which is insane, because if you guys know me, you guys know that for Black Fridays and the holidays, we would have awesome sales. We would give you guys the world, and we would ship it out the next day. So it's just...
So that's going to be corrected, let's just say.
Everything's going to go back to normal.
Go back to what it was.
Fast shipping, free shipping, rewards, everything that you guys knew from Premier Look and have, loved, and... all of us, that's the thing. We've all grown together. You guys have been customers of mine and followers of mine. All of you, I feel like so many of you for so long. So we have grown together. We have accomplished all of this together. And now moving forward, I'm going to bring back with skintruth.com everything that you guys have grown to love. You guys, after everything that I've been through, like, I loved my company before, but I have like an even more like just grateful love for my company and all of you. And
don't do that. You're gonna make me cry.
It's just,
man, I can't cry.
I have fought for this and fought for you guys and fought for this business and fought for the integrity of this business for 2 years, and it's all because I love what I do. You know, it's not about anything else, and I could never let these crooks that stole my business turn it into just a business where they stole money and just
that's the business.
It's not what Premier Look ever was. So even though I don't have the domain Premier Look back yet, the real Premier Look, with all of the brands, with all of the accounts, with a great customer service team, with a great shipping team, with my warehouse, my original offices, all of that is back, and we're now operating under skintruth.com. So again, I'm going to link all of that info with my Brianna 20 code that you can use for 20% off. I'm going to link that down below for you guys. I am so excited to get my life back. I'm so excited to get back to doing what I love, because I'm going to be back on YouTube now that I should not probably be on the phone with my attorneys 24 hours a day.
Literally.
That's literally what's happened in my life, is just lawyers 24 hours a day.
I'm like a junior attorney.
I know.
And I know what an ex parte is. I know all this stuff that I never should know. I don't want to ever know what that is ever.
I know. So now that I am honestly like in the process of getting everything finalized, I'm still going after these crooks, obviously, but at this point, I have my website, I have my offices and my warehouse, and some of my employees decided to not be so trustworthy, so I have a new team that is going to be amazing. So just bear with me while we kind of transfer and kind of like get back organized with everything. This is a process, because I'm literally walking into a mess that these crooks left my company in. So just bear with me a little bit. But I can tell you guys, and if you know me, then you know that this is going to be the best website with the best customer service, shipping, products, prices, everything. And I'm going to continue to bring you the best products, so I have a lot of plans for new companies coming on board. Like I said, SkinCeuticals is coming back, and it's just, a matter of time till we get everything fully back on track. So I think that's where everything stands, right?
True.
All right, guys. I love you all so, so much. Thank you for sticking with me, supporting me through all of this. It has been a long 2 years, but you know what, guys? We won.
We did win.
And I'm so excited to get my life back. I'm so excited to continue to do what I'm passionate about, what I love. Sit here on YouTube with you guys, talk about skincare, talk about makeup, talk about healthy skin, all of that stuff. So we're going to cheers.
I'm trying to pour it, but it's really frothy.
That's good. It's really foamy. We're going to cheers to that right now, you guys. Cheers to skintruth.com, the new premierlook.com. I love you all so much. Thank you.
To bigger and better things.
So much. I love you all. I'll see you guys soon, because I'm going to be filming videos starting ASAP. Love you guys. Bye.